He backed off. You know I'm ready for that shit.
Fam, some need medical attention.
Look,
Facts.
In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside.
Come on, Schuster.
Not in this case.
Come on, Schuster. I set him up.
The first carry for
He ran. He didn't expect that. The other guy was going to go up top.
Hey, I scored a touchdown. I scored a touchdown. What I say?
He reversed it.
I scored a touchdown. What I say? I said I'm about to score.
He gonna do that. He reversed it. I see everything he's doing.
I said I'm about to score a touchdown.
Let's see if he backed up. Yeah, he just backed up.
Hey, ran 2 plays. Hey, y'all. I ran 2 plays on him.
Did you see that?
2 plays.
Did you see what he did?
Hey, it's levels, man.
They made a pump fake.
Young Bucks is
I
levels.
had you too.
After this game, don't ever call my name out again. After this game. I call the shots out over here. I call the shots like a boss. I said, you know what? I'm going to score a touchdown.
Man.
I told you what's going to happen. It happens. Here, I'm going to stop you.
Man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had 3 points last time.
Play my game, man.
3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about
it on the shit right now. That's it.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Hey, bet 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bet 10, Killer. You got it, nigga. Hey, Killer, you got it. Bet that 10. It's only $10.
They go play action.
That's one rock. That's one rock, nigga. You got it.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Let's go.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I want him to do that. I want him to do that. I want him to do that shit.
I'm out here.
I want him to do all that. I'm so focused right now. It's ridiculous.
I do this, man. You can be quiet all you want.
You do it again.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a very tough 3rd and 15 forthcoming.
You ain't breaking shit. You're going to process and understand you can't fuck with MackMed. You're going to process this today.
Yeah! Oh, he held me! Good play! Good play.
You're going to process this today. I know what to run. I know the plays to pick. I know how to do everything. I do it all. I do it all, man. I ain't got no weakness. My weakness is me beating myself. The only weakness is make me throw a pick.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Because I know. You know you're not on my level, man. Not yet. I put in work in this man and shit, dude. I've been putting in work since day one. I don't do anybody. Somebody.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
And I told him, you're not going I told you.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Caught the pick with one hand.
So 1st and 10 now.
How the fuck a
from the
linebacker
30.
caught with one hand? I told you, man, you go 4th down, you should have punted. I told you to punt it.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And some space here.
Easy.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st.
You're in trouble, son. You're in big trouble.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And
touchdown.
14-3.
Hey, somebody come and get this man out the stick already.
From 17 yards
this is not fair.
As the Bears push further out in front.
Smack, don't ever call my name out again, Smack. Don't ever call my name out again. Never in your life call my name out again. You don't show me no process of understanding shit. Because everything I say, I'm calling shit out. It's over. I'm calling shit out. When niggas calling the plays out, calling what's gonna do, and he's doing it since the beginning of the first quarter, the game is over. Stop it. It's gonna be the same result again. You got to punt or fourth down. You ain't going past the 50-yard line. This defense is on lock. It's clamps.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
I told you, your name is Smack for a reason. Smack you around. I told you since day one, since you talked shit to day one. Until you got to the group. See, your name is Smack for a reason.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's not gonna work. Another pick.
Double coverage and
another
it's
pick.
intercepted.
This is horrible.
At the 38, and they take possession.
I'm looking at ass bad. You better not call me no more. Y'all win this day. You better not call me out again. You better not say he needs to get his. He needs to start beating some people out before he call me out again. Don't call me out again.
First down. Here's the run.
Don't call me out again.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard
line. Who the hell brought these niggas to the party?
Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I'm going to ask that question now.
Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are
I'm
going to
talking
work.
shit because y'all
When you
ain't seen
actually
nothing.
get out
You
there
see
and
me?
you're starting
I
to
didn't even
happen,
walk.
your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific
Am I lying to you or not?
ability.
No, am I lying?
Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively.
This is horrible. Niggas walk these games.
Nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I'm on one today, bro. That's fact.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Trubisky. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to score a touchdown. What? With your defense?
Oh, my Lord. Wrong, man. Oh, man.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Oh, man.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
I'm wolfing. Nigga, I called out the plays all day. Ain't no wolfing about me. Please. How am I wolfing?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Charlie, check 50. Watch the eye. Hey, switch gears. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Attack.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Thank you, man.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check. Relax. Check nickel.
Working from the gun, Mahomes going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 53 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Great fucking play.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime.
Play the game, man.
You did great. Not a
Play
bad
the game.
job.
Hey.
Writing
Play the
down
game,
your
man.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk of the previous play.
Man.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our round. Check it backer. Check it backer. Check, 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 check. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up.
Are you lucky that wasn't since there?
Mahomes now to throw.
And
big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get
they get one.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
I'm playing my game, bro.
Let's go over there.
Hey, 15. Let's see.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down
I got to get some space.
Horrible play.
I just need some space up out of there.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Got to set up your block. Got to set up your block. You might not want to.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with a field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Hill on the return. The NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Quiet like a motherfucker.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They try again with Cohen. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of
MackMed on the mic, I can't hear.
Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Now left side on the swing pass. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I'm laughing because Juju should have went upfield, then he went under towards your guy.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just 15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears.
Right back to me. He ain't catching me. He ain't catching me. This is what I do.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown.
Hey, 24-3.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
I am out here. Who's next? Who's next? It's easy. This is easy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. We were down there.
Hey,
that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
I'm on your level, you see. When you call niggas out in this party, you're supposed to come out with A game. I can't even call this a game.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes steps away. Going deep here for Watkins.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. It's going to leave somebody open big time.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
High pass. Hey, I don't need it to happen no more if I stop you.
Come on, let's go. Check out 3. What? 43.
If I stop you, I don't need it to happen no more.
No.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a 1st down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out.
Check safety. Switch. Easy.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Another pick.
Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
Another pick. Yeah, it's crazy. You call me out, dude. It's crazy. Call me out, dude.
They'll run on 1st down.
Call me out, dude.
It's Cohen.
Don't call me out, dude. Don't call me out, dude. Another touchdown. Another touchdown. Tell that boy to call me out no more.
His
call me out again, dude.
touchdown of the afternoon.
31-3.
The Bears use the short field to their
Don't call me out
advantage as they cash in for 6.
Call me out,
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
What's up,
the
family?
kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one
fuck
away.
that. You called me out. You heard me yesterday calling me out. Talking about process and understanding. You're going to process this L. And I'm putting up on the group chat, so you never forget that. You never forget when you have amnesia.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in
Might be
there.
ready to change right
You
here.
think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now he's going to throw deep right
Let's shut it here, boy.
This might be their change.
incomplete.
I'm tired.
Trying to dial up the long one.
Got two niggas watching my game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd
No, he's
down.
like, hey, kick. So we're going to be
I'm
ready.
kicking your ass. I'm demonstrating kicking your ass. Ever call me out? You called me out yesterday. I told you. You say I'm trash. I'm weak. Man, you weak. You trying to get that? Get to my head.
Now here's Mahomes.
No, you is.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
That's facts.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the...
Taking it right down Broadway.
38-3. Made him quit. Uh-oh, let me hurry screenshot this. Yes, sir. No, this case you want to quit. Okay, I don't want you to forget this.
Chicago. Anthony Miller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Hell of a game, man.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You call me out, you got to be in your shit. Nah, I'm not running back. Nah, I'm trying to win their game. I'm supposed to be. Nah, I ain't. See, if it's a game, I'll give a run back. Maybe tomorrow. Or if I see
the Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown.
No, right now you're gonna cool
That's
off.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team.
It's caught inside the 25.
I'm playing my game, man.
It drops down incomplete.
Hey, Pico, let's go over there.
Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Yep, uh-oh. D1.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And this is caught by Watkins. 12 yards there and a first down.
Ask Mac why he got me muted.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
I can't hear him. I asked y'all the first. Y'all at the first time.
Throw, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left.
Yes, I can't hear him at all.
It might be online. No, I don't got him mute, bro. No, I didn't got you muting, bro. They gotta be online, bro.
That should be a fun one.
It should be in Green Bay, Kansas City, a rematch of the first ever Super Bowl that was played. Green Bay winning that one in Los Angeles at the Coliseum. But that Carolina-San Francisco game is so intriguing to me because to me it's a battle of defenses. Carolina's defense is playing at a high level, but is anyone playing better defense in San Francisco outside of New England? I would say no.
And also,
2 possessions with 3 minutes left.
Because, gosh, if the Falcons lose, Dan Quinn might not have a job.
Yeah, and that's true. And I hate that because DQ is one of the best guys you're going to meet. And it was just 2 years ago,
you get 2 possessions,
in the Super Bowl.
I got to get 1.
But right now, they're 1-6. And if they lose to Seattle, they're facing an open week. And there'll be a heavy discussion and a job referendum on him at that point.
You can't think you're just going to come in here and get a dub.
On 1st down, Mahomes forced out to his left.
That's true. I feel you.
It's Hill, complete. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
You understand? You can't put. Yeah, process. Don't forget this game. Don't forget it. You call me out. You didn't call me back. You know, I won't be too much harder. You call me out. You call me weak. I'm trash. I say, yeah, all right, I got you. That's what I do.
Wow, bro.
First down is Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7 from the gun. It's a run for Williams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Mahomes going to throw. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
Good play, family. Now you really want this now. That was a good play. I know. I play later on today. I want to play one of pick on B1. I want to play one of that.
Now McCoy.
Oh, good play.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. LaShawn McCoy taking it in. And the Chiefs are in for 6.
That's what I want to play. I want to play Pico.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
I'm gonna make you do things. I'm gonna make you do things you don't want to do. No, I'll make you do things you don't want to do.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
On first down, it's Cohen. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cohen. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From the gun, 39, down, it's Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game, defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately,
we've seen him come back. That's what I was waiting on.
And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, probably understand this.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Got you, man.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
I'll play again today. I'll play again today.
Check. Lucky.
I want to start getting some liquor after I play Pico the next one. I want to start getting some liquor. Probably watch the game.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Good game, cousin.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback to receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
What's up, bro? Shit, you get that text I sent you?
They go play fake. Mahomes out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Who's next?
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mahomes dropping one to Williams here. 20! And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Can't wait for everybody to see you with the kissy thing in the hearts.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Hey, I thought they won between
so that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry.
I want one of y'all. I'm not playing
this has been a presentation of the NFL on
Fuck that shit. No, look at that score. I'm not playing Smack.
The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
Give him a rematch. It wasn't a close game. It wasn't a close game. How you deserve that? That game. You don't deserve a rematch. You wasn't on my level. This game was gone since the beginning. Nah, fuck that. Pico, B1, where you at? I want to play competition. I'm not here. I'm not like the other guys. Shit, fuck that. Yeah, don't call me out then. Don't call me out no more. Shit. No, you won last, Pico. That's what I want you. And I say I want you. Send it. Please send it, Pico. Shit. When I come back from the store smack, I'll play when I come back from the store smack. Oh yeah, you already know. I ain't gonna be too drunk, but I'm gonna be a little tipsy. I got work in the morning.
Foot on the gas, I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm copy. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruined they.
Shit. I know it hurt. I know it hurt, Pico.
Smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. Yeah, they can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when attack like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual.
Yeah, man, I gotta do like that. You was calling me out yesterday. You was making me look bad for everybody today. Calling me trash, all that shit. Nah, I don't play that. I don't play that.
Crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands.
You know, I gotta be funny. I'm a funny nigga. You know, I make motherfuckers laugh.
I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put in the gas.
Oh, don't worry about it. Then you lose me again. I'm gonna say demonstrate on this. I'm gonna keep going on your ass. Keep talking. Keep talking.
They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low key. I can carve up the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses.
Uh-oh, can I get 200 wins right here? It's gonna be a big win for me. 200 wins. I get it. Woo,
it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Lock in.
Not all the time. I don't compliment them. Just tell me no, he's good, but I catch them. When I catch them, that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to let you think.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Yeah, you can.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, God.
He's going to air it out. He's got
it.
Complete.
I don't care.
20.
I want to let you beat me. Hey, talking like that, I want to let you beat me. Good play, Pico. Great play. Great fucking play. Don't know how you got open like that, but good play.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Hey, you shouldn't talk to me. Hey, you shouldn't talk to me at all. Don't talk to me at all.
Worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested.
Yeah.
I did not say that it'd get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Cook. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. He'll return it from the 6. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bears take over.
Oh, look at my hater. My hater just talked. Look at my hater. AZ. He told me stop. I ain't saying nothing to him. Why would niggas don't like MackMed to be happy? I noticed that in this party. They don't like me to have my little shine on.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. To see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen. 78 yards, and the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Ooh, I love it. I love it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 27-yard line. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the game.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Now Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again. Roquan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
2 yards on the pickup. Ball. 18. Watch the slant. Motion. Hey, Foxtrot.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Trubisky.
Oh, to the
They
pit.
did not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on the punt as he gets this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over at their own 20-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They start the drive with Cook. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Throwing is Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Cousins.
No pass
And the throw there going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good with
their Bears play tonight.
But this is the NFL. How many times we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly?
Oh, it's 11-20.
I'm bad. Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
11 yards there. First down.
Is it a home game?
They'll run on first down. Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first down, it's Cohen, able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
18. Alert.
It's now second and 6.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
It's third down and 6.
On third down, Trubisky steps away to his left. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Another try after the first down sack. Cousins. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at their own 46.
Back, X3, 218, chop it. 18.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he loses the football the second time. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Look at this nigga. This nigga want me to lose so bad.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Shut the fuck up. Like that.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Keep talking to yourself.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will.
Pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A big play there out of Cook, 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Oh, you already know. I'm going to sit back and relax and see what I'm doing.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to holler at y'all later.
Yeah, be safe,
Show,
family.
bro.
Be safe, family.
Show for sure. I'll holler at y'all.
All right.
I hit y'all when I touch down.
All right, hit us up.
For sure.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was pump the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Quickly into the hands of Patterson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
You already know. Hey, you already know. I'm not happy with what I'm playing. I'm trying to make something happen. I'm trying to make something shake. I'm trying to make something shake out here, man.
Hey, exit. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54.
I like how we respond to halftime.
Trubisky will throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Pico, that halftime adjustment is real. It's real out here, man.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2nd and 5 now. Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Should have been a pick.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point, or in this case, a field goal.
I blew him out the whole game, bro. I told you, he got smacked. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. Nah, you was talking shit, though.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, well, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be losing the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now they'll run it with Cohen. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
I want to play competition. You make it the game.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I could top my shit though. I back to back.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Get a pick, get a touchdown. And beat all I'm going to do. Beat it in off. I called the plays out. I called it out. Called the plays out.
From the 44. Trubisky. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
But it wasn't a close game.
Here's Trubisky.
He had 3 points the whole game.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Yeah, about 2 touchdowns. I know you're going to lose so bad. You're going to lose so bad.
Sitting down to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He just hurt the way I beat him. I like that.
Fielded about a yard deep.
You hurt, you won't be talking about no more, bro.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Cousins the thrower, and he's able to find Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
I'm hungry, Pico.
Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are back within a single score. Bailey got the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
They go again with Davis. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
You draw quarters. Hey, 18. I got it.
On 3rd down, it's Cohen, and he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Cousins now lets it fly for Thielen. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Cousins now from the 50. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Cousins on 1st down. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Leonard Floyd in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Cousins to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 23.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They run. This is Cohen. Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now it's Trubisky. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check. Fresno. Ran. Check 3. Yep.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have it in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check 37. Alert.
Here's Trubisky. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
Cousins now after the fumble. And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. And that disastrous play, partner, is ultimately going to seal their fate in this one, isn't it?
It certainly is, because they gave up the 2 points, but that's not really what did it. It's having to give up the football. And because they gave up the football, guess what? The other team now can take the ball and close this game out.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
They go play action here on 1st down. Being chased out left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
36. Get wide.
Both of us.
Alert.
But it's still a good game.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Switch.
Your girl make you cook, nigga?
Trubisky to throw.
I'm even in that later on.
Forced out to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Let's get this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the deep.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
I'll be back home later on, Smack.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle.
Good game, man.
And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you...